Shankster94, and welcome to Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City Melee Moves. Now, if you've been my subscriber for a long time, then you'll know that this is the third time I've made this video. And every time I remade it was for the same reason, because the quality was terrible in the previous version. Now this time, it's not because of bad lighting, it's simply because now I'm capable of 720p, and it's gonna look much cleaner and crisp than the previous one did. If you notice in the previous version, the text was like barely readable and the sharpness was just too high or something. I don't know, but now you can see nice, clean, smooth 720p definition right here. I could go up to 1080, but that causes my system to lag a lot, so 720p will do. So anyway, this is going to go exactly like the previous two versions went. I'm going to do all the moves by myself first, and then I'm going to have a partner, and we're going to 1v1 each other with all the melee moves, basically. Alright, so you know what's going on by now. If you're new, I'll just explain it throughout the video, and I'll do my best to explain the button combinations in both Xbox 360 and PS3 this time. So yeah, this will be the best, final, highest quality version you'll get. There will be no reason to remake this again, just like Resident Evil 4. There's just no reason. I don't care if I get a better capture card that goes to 1080p without lagging out. I'm not going to remake this again. Alright, so enjoy Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City Melee Moves for the third and final time. Alright, RE Orc uses the free hand-to-hand melee style, and I am not a fan of this. Like I keep saying, I'm more into the Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 4, and Resident Evil Revelations method where you stun the melee. But anyway, it's okay. There's some melee moves that are quite interesting. I'm just saying, I personally hate this method. But anyway, your most basic way to melee is just by spamming B or circle. And you can get multiple moves depending on the situation and what direction you attack. But basically, melee is just B or circle. So here's what happens when you just press B once. So you just do a simple slash move. Now the reason I didn't add special effects to that is because there's more that follows up afterward. Now I'm going to start with your basic 1-2 melee basically that you get if you just spam B or circle. It's just a 2-hit attack, but you can get a different attack depending on what direction you're going. Forward, left, right, or backward. I will show all 4 of them right now. Alright, so those are all of your basic 1-2 melees by just spamming B or circle. Now, there's a lot more things you could do with just that. Another thing you could do is while you're sprinting, if you press B or circle, you just do a standard tackle. Alright, now a perfect attack to follow up with what I just did. If your enemy is grounded, you could just do a standard kick to make sure they stay down, or just give them some damage while they're trying to get up. But you could do 2 things while they're grounded. You'd press B or circle to do that, or you can hold A or X to do a stomp. That'll definitely give them some damage. Alright, so those are your ground melees. Now, there's one more thing you could do with just B or circle. If you hold it, then 2 things can happen, depending on what you're attacking. If you're doing it on a zombie, you can hold them hostage and use them as a shield while shooting other zombies. And then you could either kick them away, or you could snap their neck. Alright, so those are all that can happen when you hold B or circle on a zombie. Now if you do the same but on a live enemy, then something entirely different happens. You literally take whatever handgun you have assigned and you hold it to their face, and you could do two things as well. You smack them with your handgun, or you could just simply shoot them dead. So those are all the things you could do with just the B or circle button. Now for the main attacks, really. After pressing B or circle, you can follow up with an A or X attack, and basically, I'm still in the moves where all characters can do the same. Two things could happen if you press A. Alright, now there's one more move that all characters can do. If you do that same combination, B to A or circle to X, if you're near a wall, you can slam the enemy's head against it. Okay, as glitchy as that move was, I'm not going to do it again. It's not a very easy move to do. Think of that animation just with a zombie's head in it. Okay, so those are all the normal attacks that all characters can do. Now for the attacks that are more unique, which happen when you follow up with Y or triangle instead of A or X. This is between the characters, really, of each team, the Umbrella Security Service, the Spec Ops, and the Heroes. I'll just show all of them within the USS. Alright, I won't be calling names, I'll just give the type of team member. So first I'll do the Recon team member. Alright, one thing that's cool about the Recon type of character, if you do it on a live enemy, they can perform mimicry and take the appearance of whoever they just killed. Alright, now for the Surveillance team member. This is my favorite type. Alright, so it kind of makes sense that the Surveillance would release a flash grenade upon impact, since they're all about vision, so why not obscure the enemy's vision? Alright, now for the Medic team member. So the Medic releases an herb upon impact, and like I said in the previous version, that is one hell of a machete. Alright, now for the Demolitions expert of the team. Alright, so the Demolitions expert plants a bomb inside the enemy's mouth. Typical. Alright, now for the Assault member of the team. That was nice, I got another zombie in that. Assault members give one hell of an assault to the enemy. And finally, the Field Scientist, or the Virologist of the team.
Soldiers approaching.
Alright, so the Field Scientist, or the Virologist, injects the host with some sort of virus, obviously, and I believe a zombie turns into a Crimson Head ally, and a live enemy just simply turns into a zombie. I'm not sure. It could be both Crimson Head allies. Those are all the melee moves, pretty much. Alright, before moving on to the partner bit, I have a couple more moves to show. I found out just recently that there are a couple escapes from enemies that are sort of like a melee move. And since in Resident Evil 6 I had a whole section of escapes, I might as well show these. So, one is from a Crimson Head zombie, and the other is from a dog. Alright, so now that we're finished with melee moves, here comes the fun part. I'm gonna have a partner, and we're just gonna go 1v1 in versus and do all the melee moves to each other so you could see it at two separate angles. So enjoy the rest of Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City Melee Moves HQ. Alright, real quick, just announce who my partner is. It's the guy who helped me with Resident Evil 6. What's up, Matt?
Hey, nothing much.
Alright, let's get started with this.
Right.
I'm really hurt.
I'm a zombie, I'm going to get you. Oh, no, I'm not.
For my bank.
Oh, my head. Right through the veins. Yeah. Oh my god! No, 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 please! Oh! Oh, yeah. Boom. A-Town stomp. Ow. Drink this puny human! But what you didn't know is I want to be a man. Oh, hello. Well, how are you? Ow. Ow, what the hell? Well, damn. No, I'm supposed to help. Ah. I hear I'm a medic. Let me help you. You're cured. It's a guy with a metal leg. Eat this. Hit the deck.
Well done.
I was champion in my boxing school. Haha, you flipped. Haha. Oh, that's just cool.
The T-Bug.
Let's make more zombies so that they can eat me. Oh, ain't got some.
And that concludes Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City Melee Moves HQ. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. It was quick and easy, and since I have done it twice in the past, I already knew how I was going to go about it. Now, I want to give credit to all three people who helped me with this video for the past 3 times I made it. First, ZXX Roxas ZXX for the first version, Berries and Cream for the second version, and now Matt Attacked for the third and final version. There will not be a fourth one, I can promise you that. Alright, now another thing I want to get off my chest, I'm still in my remaking era, but I'm no longer going to announce what's coming up next because there's just still so much I could remake, and since there's so much, I can't really give you guys a clear decision of mine of what game I want to do next. Basically, just let you know, this is the last Melee Move vid that's gonna be in HD, except Revelations, but let's not open up that topic. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do next, though. I'm going to give you guys a quality comparison test. I'm going to record some Wii clips. Since the Wii is compatible with this capture card, I'm going to give you a quality comparison test of my current Wii videos compared to what they would look like if I used this new capture card. And I want you guys to decide if it's worth remaking based on the quality. The decision is ultimately yours. And depending on your decision will decide on how much longer I'll be in this remaking era of mine. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So this is Shankster94, aka TheGamerShankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video once again. Look forward to the quality test. Alright, peace out.